really made big debuts as soundtracks in movies in the 90s.
Yes, they actually
really
still
cool.
do.
Yeah. And they were staple movies, really important ones.
Yeah.
So yeah, here we go.
So guys, hey, we were just jamming. We on a trip to
in our favorite rocket ship, going to the house, the Williams family.
So we have a great topic today on this bonus.
I do this every time. You just said it, and I think I just forgot it. Okay.
What, the topic?
Yeah, no. I got it. I got it. Shh. Nobody even hear it. Scratch that from the record.
So guys, welcome to a bonus track of the pillow talk in the car.
Nobody gossips better than husband and wife at the end of the day.
And it's actually not the end of the day. This is in the middle of the day. I think we just gossip all day long. We gossip all day long. That is a nice Winnie bagel. Winnie bagel.
Why do they call it a winter bagel?
A winter bagel. Maybe because.
Is it a winter bagel? Is it
warm
in the winter? Warm?
Yeah, it's a winter.
Is it winter bagel or winter bagel or winter bagel?
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
Someone help us with that. We're country. We see them all the time. Kind of like RVs. But some people argue there's a difference between an RV and
It's a Winnie bagel.
Winnie bagel.
Why Winnie bagel. WINNEBAGO.
Bagel?
Yeah, bagel.
What is it derived from?
That's what I'm finna, because you know you're good at that. So
and how does it come up with that name?
Maybe if I spell it right. We are just all off topic right now, but hold on, guys.
Lead to possibly,
maybe. Dating like we are married, which this is a controversial topic.
Yeah.
Because we're going to explain to you why it is okay. And even though this is our opinion, it is a concept. And I think people need to stop listening to people say, stop doing marital duties in a relationship because
stop doing wifey duties for boyfriend material or something like that. Yeah.
Now, in that sense, when you say it like that for that particular thing, yeah, don't give somebody something that's not giving you the same thing. That's what should be said. Don't put out all that energy.
Put all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah, don't constantly. Because you have to give some energy at some point. Don't constantly give someone energy.
If you're not getting reciprocated.
Yeah, if you're not getting energy back. So that's what it is. So a winter bagel, side story again. A member of the North American people formerly living in eastern Wisconsin and now mainly in southern Wisconsin and Nebraska. Maybe that's not what I was doing. Yeah, winter bagel. What does the Indian word winter bagel mean?
Oh, it's an Indian word.
God darn, American people just taking stuff.
Do we have anything that belongs to us as Americans?
No, we don't.
Does America have anything authentic that doesn't come from India, Africa, France, Germany, China, Japan?
Maybe that's why they turned it into an RV.
You know what that explains why we call it a melting pot. America is a melting pot. We're all schmutz. It's a matter of opinion. No need to.
Winnebago RVs. And if you think about it, if you look on the side of the Winnebagos and RVs, the designs, it looks tribal.
Oh, yeah. Tribal travel.
Yeah.
As a group or a family, camping out, living in nature.
Yeah.
A Winnebago is a home away from home.
Yeah.
I can see that.
But still, it derives from taking it from a culture boy, I tell you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we figured it out. Winnebago comes from the Indian word.
Winnebagos are good for travel, vacationing, dating.
Yes.
Getting closer to nature, connecting.
Yes. Something that Indians are good at.
Yeah, something that we as people should be good at, but we suck at it.
Yeah.
So, Mr. and I date like we're married.
Well, we were. We're married now, but we still date. But
we were dating like we were married for so long. People thought we were already
married. Yeah.
And so if we ever gave you the impression that we were not married, we weren't trying to do that. I was checking the guy out to make sure he fit the bill of what I needed for life. So
You mean that we made the impression that we were married? We were not, but
trying to fool anybody.
yeah, we were not trying to fool anybody. Well, me personally,
which is why we're gonna have this conversation, because I was a woman in a place ready to date for marriage, and so was he. Well, he was ready to date for marriage before I was.
yeah, I was married. I was married before she was married.
I was just dating I was married.
I was married to her, and she was dating me to get married to me.
That's not about right. Good job, baby. Good job. That's about right.
But no, so you see all these people talking about, giving with a cow. What was that phrase? Giving the cow when giving somebody a whole cow, when milk or something. What was that phrase?
When they getting the milk for free.
Yeah, when they getting the milk for free. Yeah.
Why would they want to buy the cow if they get the milk for free? Meaning,
so why am I gonna marry you if I'm getting all the benefits? Now, so this is where people have not explained sex before marriage. This is where, if you're dating to get married and you don't have sex, that is a game changer. Sex is the issue. That is the cow that we are referring to, and that everyone is referring to. Now, everybody has this thing about, I was talking to the missus the other day about a commercial that I was watching where this social media person, she's very popular on social media. I can't even remember her name to sit up here and say, I'm not going to say her name. But on this commercial, she was like talking to this other person, and like the man was awesome. He was a good person, but he had a small penis. And so I found myself when we get in an argument or something, that that's how she goes off on him or says something to him. Oh, you can't say nothing small penis. I just really think that's subjective.
That's rude.
Yeah, it's rude. But you say he's a nice person, but
I didn't know her vagina ain't small or overly huge.
And that could be the case. That's something that I found out as well, that people don't pay attention to when a man sits and says that she's too loose. He just may not be the right fit for her. And that goes with the same with the woman, which a man penis just may be small, because there are small penises and there are bigger vaginas, longer vaginas. I've talked to a couple of women that the doctor has basically said to them that your canal, and like literally they told this woman that she has a birthing thing, and it's like it's like big, you have a factory, you have a factory, a good factory of baby making, like big. So like, wow, okay, I never knew doctors would sit and tell you stuff like that, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, interesting. Yeah. So but no, the sex, you think
I don't
really
think it has nothing to do with sex.
So it's just a people in their mindsets. Yeah.
Like, okay, so when we were dating, I made it imperative, or I felt it was imperative for me to really just get to know you, regardless if we were having sex or not.
Yeah.
I want to know who the hell I'm with.
Yeah.
I want to know what I'm getting myself into. Because what if something happens and I can't have sex with you?
Yeah.
Or we can't have sex?
Does that ruin your relationship? And for a lot of people, I'm going to say a high percentage of people, it does.
Sex does not make me a wife or not. You can have sex and be a stripper, a dominatrix, a playgirl.
Yep.
That has nothing to do with my wifey ability.
Yeah.
I feel like like when my boo says, hey, dating and marriage it's a job that you have to apply for every day. Like, you have to wake up, punch the time clock, and put in the work. So in the event that you are not married, it is okay for you to display the skills necessary for the position of wife, especially if you are discussing the ideal of
marriage.
We're doing this for marriage.
Yeah.
It should be no question of me being there as and providing those wifey duties. And for me, wifey duties ain't got ish to do with washing no fucking dishes.
Yeah.
Cooking no food.
You should already. My baby said you should.
As a single person,
you should automatically.
You should be able to take care of yourself by yourself.
Yeah.
Because when you eat, your family done ate.
Yeah.
And that's just common sense. That's for men, women, cats, dogs, chickens, and turkeys. Man don't work, man don't eat. If you're working, washing your ass, cleaning your house, paying your bills, and taking care of yourself, you've already made the first step to making yourself available for you and even for somebody else. It is okay for me to work all day, be in a relationship, date somebody, come home and say, you know what? I know I worked all day today, but I want to cook something for you because I feel like you're special to me.
Yeah.
And that should be okay. Or if I'll say, you know what, I'm tired.
I would definitely say, yeah, the same notion. I don't feel like cooking anything. You on your own.
Yeah, but I enjoyed having conversation with you. So what I'm going to do is you pick out what you want to eat and I'll bring lunch to you or dinner to you and we go hang out and have a good time.
Yeah.
Even if it's without sex. Because sex takes energy. It makes you tired.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a job.
Yep.
It should be a fun job. But,
yeah.
There is nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
I believe that providing duties as a husband or wife to the other ain't got nothing to do with no gender role. That should be neutral. You know what I'm saying? You should not expect your wife to wash your drawers. You should have enough mental capacity to do that for yourself as well. So when dating someone, don't lay out expectations of, oh, I expect you to cook, clean, have the house ready. Like, that's a mutual decision. Because if she's not in your life, who the hell doing that for you?
Yeah. So I guess that brings up the conversation. You say, you know, we should do a little bit more about illnesses as well. Hence, like with me having MS. Our
dynamic is different already. We don't fit the status quo.
Yeah. She works like a 9 to 5. Where we both have our, you know, we both have two businesses. We have two businesses.
We're business partners in both of our businesses.
Yeah,
together.
We have two businesses. She works a 9 to 5. I'm disabled, so I'm at home.
He's a stay-at-home dad.
Yeah, so that doesn't make me a simp as a lot of men or other.
No, he's very much man. He's got it all by himself. Like he had it. I may display some masculine energy or in control energy. But again, that just is like intuitiveness from just working for so long. I've worked all my life. I've taken care of myself all my life. And I've been taught that I have to take care of myself to a certain standard.
Yeah.
And if I want my man or partner to treat me as such, I got to give him a bar to work up to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That don't mean be an ass or a little bitch about stuff. But honestly, giving a good solid, hey, I like things this particular way. No, I don't have to have a hot meal every day. And it's okay to be considerate and ask me, hey, would you like dinner today? Or would you like to make something together? Or do you just want to just drink some water and go to bed? Because sometimes I can be like, you know what, I'm just too tired for anything.
Yeah, I'm not hungry at the moment. You can go ahead and fix you something. And you are just the...
Or I sometimes take the time and say, babe, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
Because it ain't all about me either.
Because I was going to say, it's like, you know, like the men that she better have dinner at home waiting for me. But, you know, she could have had a bad day. And the fact that she had a bad day and she didn't have that dinner ready for you, you know, some men are like, you know, you ain't doing your wifely duty type things, or you know, you're being mean to the woman.
My wifely duty is to be a helpmate, to help my partner make better decisions. My wifely duty is to help make sure that the household is running well because he and I are making decisions together. Even in dating, simple stuff such as deciding, well, we're gonna go to your house this weekend, or you know, my house this weekend, or hey, I have a family reunion coming up, I want you to meet my people. You know, you want to come over and help me clean up, or you want to help me cook a dish or something. Yeah, y'all make dating complicated and hard. It should be simple. lightweight and not overbearing.
Yeah, we do apologize with this road that we're on. Is grooves and whatnots.
Road noise, yeah. So it's just dating like you're married. It's okay. It's not bad. Oh, I'm not finna. It's okay. So we're gonna dig into the doing for people when you feel like you shouldn't be doing for them. That's what they mean. That's what they should say.
Yeah.
Like if I know I've been with this guy for 5 years and I know his moves and his habits and patterns, and I'm not willing to deal with his patterns for the rest of his life, and I know I'm complaining to my girlfriends about, oh, I'm sick of it. I do this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
I work, I cook, I clean, and he don't do nothing but sit around and play on the game all day. He don't do this, he don't do that. He don't take me out to eat. He don't ask me about nothing. I get my own hair and nails
So
done.
you basically tell
baby,
yourself what you want.
You need to go find you a new man.
Yeah, and that's even go with dudes too. You know, oh man, I hate a man that wants a woman to be a slave, but
I work, I do this for, I do that for, this.
And
if you gotta do all that, go find somebody else.
That wants that, because you do unfortunately have some women and that will prefer to do that because that's how they were raised or that's how they see things, and I'm not knocking it.
Or maybe even that's just how they just want things to be for their life.
Yeah.
It's just common sense. Yeah. If you don't feel right, don't do it.
And go find some.
There's more
and don't condemn somebody that's doing it.
2 billion people on the face of the earth. Go find somebody with a like mind as you.
Yeah.
That you can get along with, comprehend with, and go through and make a lucrative partnership and decide that, hey, this is gonna work. Let's do this.
Yeah.
And if you get to the point where, you know what, we're not in a place where we're on the same page, we're not ready, it's okay to walk away and come back and revisit it later if it's available.
I have 2 classmates, male and female, that did that, and they've been married for a while now, but they were high school sweethearts, and she ended with another friend of mine, had a child, and it wasn't until after school they got back together. Now they have kids now, and they've been married ever since. But it's one of those things where it's okay to step away, and a lot of folks feel that, oh, if we break up now, we ain't gonna never get back together. Or if you have a child with somebody else, oh, I can't be with you afterwards. And that shouldn't be the case, because it may have been some things that your guys needed to, that I'm not even gonna say may have been some things. It's just the life that you guys are going through, the steps that y'all are going through, situations that you're going through. You just may not be ready for each other at the moment, and just unfortunately had to go through some things to understand, oh dang, I really did care about that person, and we should have been together, but okay, now we can just life happens. But yeah, dating and an intent to be married should always be the goal. Should always be the goal.
Ryan breaks up here. Like, what y'all doing? Get over. The fuck? Sorry, excuse my language, y'all. Yeah, I do have road rage. It's just like that's unsmart. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, they're too busy. They want to be behind the truck, but then they're taking their time getting past the truck. But
you trying to hide it from
my legs.
It's okay to date like you're married. It's okay to date for marriage. It's okay to make yourself open and vulnerable. If that's not what you want to do, then step away and don't do it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna throw this out here, and if you don't want to get married because you feel like marriage is not the marriage life for you,
make that known to whomever you talk to.
Yeah, and I'm also don't go throw your penises or your coochie everywhere. Because again, that is some form of marriage. That is some part of marital duties. So if you don't want to be married,
a blood contract.
Yeah, it is pretty much a blood contract. So if you don't want to be married, you shouldn't be doing marital duties.
Yeah.
And that, unfortunately, even though
sex is good,
Nah,
and
you don't want to be
believe
married.
that sex is just for procreation. I think
No, it's
sex
not
is
for-
like a positive energy exchange between
It
two
is.
partners.
Two partners that are wanting to be
Mutually on the
together.
same page,
That are wanting to be together. Yeah, it ain't just for you to go out into the club and say, "Dang, he or she fine. Let me go ahead and give them some of this," and then going on about my business. No, we're not being taught that. Everything is selfish, selfish oriented. So,
it's okay to date like you're married.
date like you're married.
Okay.
Date. Forget what these people are
If
saying.
you get to the point where you see, this ain't going in the direction I want to, make that known to your partner.
Make that known.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it could be something that
You can be
change.
sending subliminal messages
Yeah.
unknowingly.
Yeah.
Your subconscious could be killing it. You're like, oh my God, I don't know if they feel the same way I feel.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta communicate those things. You can't just assume. Well,
And they on the.
he ain't put no ring on it
Oh,
yet, so I ain't
man.
I ain't finna do no wifey do this. I ain't finna do nothing. I'm not finna be no damn counselor to somebody who can't even make themselves available for me.
Oh, that's a topic in itself.
Like, what? Have
Women.
you evaluated yourself and made sure you are ready for what you're asking for? I say you're asking something or say, oh, I want this, this, and this, but are you really willing to put in the work for it? This
Yep.
stuff ain't easy.
No, it is not.
Communicating with men is like talking to brick walls sometimes, you know?
Whoa.
Yeah, we just gonna smooth past it like it didn't happen.
Whoa.
Like running through a stop sign. Pew.
Got to be more careful.
The instructions weren't made clear before you hit go. You know, I'm just kidding.
As you guys, if you don't know, that I'm really not a man. I'm
He's
a foreign.
unicorn.
I'm a foreign unicorn that just happened to land on this planet. It was found by her. So I don't.
I like unicorns and weird stuff.
Unicorn.
He's a non-swimming unicorn. A magical unicorn that can just float across the water.
No, I can't even float.
Oh Lord, help me, Jesus. We're gonna die.
And I know a lot of you guys are spiritual, churchy Christians, and being a Christian, it's a sin, and it's called shacking up, right? Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna be honest with you, and I know this may not even sound right, but
there's a lot of people out there saying, "Yep, I know. Try before you buy it." No, don't.
yeah.
Sometimes you be done tried and you be like, "Damn."
Yeah, because I was gonna say this.
I thought that was vitamin D, pure, 100%.
Yeah.
1% milk. You got some cottage cheese, buttermilk.
Just because the tool may not be big enough, maybe sometimes may even be too big enough. I mean, not overly big, maybe not too big enough.
A nice size tool is not a bad thing. You got to have the right tool to get the job done right. You can't use a wrench when you need a flathead.
Okay, so then it goes right back to trying it out, because some folks been trying to try it out just to see if it's the right tool, but they put too much.
If we are mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally connected, the rest will come pretty easy.
And then you know what? And I think by you trying to figure out who that person is and understanding that person,
that makes them attractive or not attractive to you.
But that also, I think that compensates that tool on both ends.
I would say because you ain't one of the tools that I thought I would need in my box, but you actually came out to be a Swiss Army knife, and
That damn term, wow, really?
You turned out to be everything I needed. All I
damn, I ain't know.
The packaging was a little small, but I said we'll take it.
Wow.
It's got everything I need in there. Yeah, and I'm not talking about his actual package. He got a nice package, so
You called me a
that's
fucking
not
Swiss,
an issue.
a Swiss Army knife. Wow, I've never been called a Swiss Army knife. Wow,
But
okay.
Swiss Army knife
Got everything. He got the little, got the can opener, the wine opener, the knife.
We need a lighter. Oh yeah, I got one. Let me pull out my Swiss Army knife. What? Oh, we need a flashlight. Oh yeah, I got my Swiss Army knife. I got you. Damn, you take that thing everywhere with you? Yeah, you doggone Skippy, I do. And again, he is my Swiss Army knife. He's my counselor. He's my anger management. He's my food sharer. Oh, Carrie calling about
Sorry, guys.
So yeah, we got interrupted by a phone call, but it's amazing that we have been dating like we're married for 3 years, and our 3-year anniversary, we made it our actual wedding day, not on purpose, but
yeah, that just happened.
Woo.
So it was a destined thing. So
yes.
We've really just been going with it, and you know what? Nope. A better term is we let go.
Yes, dating like when we were married has been amazing for us. It's really been a blessing. It just seemed like it was just right. We made sure we had the conversations that needed to be had, and have been honest with each other, open with each other. Probably. And I've been a wife to him prior to now. You know, a lot of people had already made the assumption that we were married, and we weren't. You know, we were dating, just met each other. Oh, is this your husband? No, I just met him yesterday. And it was like literally, we had just met each other, and we were getting to know each other. But the connection between us was just like, we knew each other for a long time. And that took a lot of late night phone conversations, a lot of talking about the past.
Guys, the past is very important.
Because it helped me understand him better, and it helped him understand me better as well.
Also,
understand why we made those decisions.
And it also allowed us to understand how to love each other as well. And it still is, because we are still...
And how to play the role.
You know, we're still venturing back to those past lives. And sometimes it's conversations that we've had several times over and over again. Or it may be something that we start talking about, and the other person like, oh no, I ain't heard that story yet. And it is okay. It's not that a person is lying to you, or it's just
one of... You don't have to divulge your entire past or all your family life secrets in one bucket, you know, or one go. And because you'll never be able to cover every single moment of your past in order to make your present decisions sound better, or work better. You won't know a trigger's a trigger until you actually have something that triggers your trigger. And again, in dating, we have discovered all the above. Yeah, we have. And if you listen to our previous podcast, we've divulged a lot. We actually have shared like a lot of ups and downs of our relationships within this podcast, talking about these topics. And like this ain't just, we ain't just talking to be talking.
It's just so we're going through. Yeah.
You know, and it's just amazing to see how people are excited to see that we've been dating like we're married, and then they're excited that, oh wow, I'm so excited for you guys that you actually are married. So amazing.
That's a so real thing, especially coming from the marriages that we were prior to this marriage, because we both say to ourselves or to each other that what we have now we could have had in our previous marriage. It's just we were not eye to eye with our partners back then. What we thought we were, but it was not a cordial.
I don't think I really did. We date? Yeah, we dated like we were married for a long time, but it was a lot of.
So what happened with that? So
a lot of miscommunication. A lot of things were left unsaid, prior to getting married, and we just kind of got married because we were already we're already going through the motions anyway.
You might well just go ahead and do it.
And I was just like, hey, are you really in this? And maybe I wasn't really ready for what I was expecting to be into, and I don't think I really put my expectations into it like I should have. I didn't put in a lot of effort, and I was expecting some change.
Did you get something to eat?
You want to stop and get something to eat? You see something you want?
It's the normal stuff. Yeah. So I don't think we're really gonna find anything fantabulous.
You want to get up on this sector?
Yeah, we can get over. We got it.
But it's okay to date like you're married. It's okay to perform wifey duties. That's part of the job application, especially if you've made the conversation that, hey, my goal one day is to get married or not get married. And even if you decide not to get married, at least know, hey, this is what I expect from this union or togetherness or life partnership or whatever you decide.
Yeah.
Don't be letting people get in your head. What may work for one may not work for the other, and it's okay to be different than the rest of the group.
Keep left at the fork, then make a U-turn at West Jim Bilton
I did not
Boulevard.
look at the sign.
Make a U-turn
That
at
way.
West Jim Bilton Boulevard.
Huh?
Signs for
So you
I-95
got
South.
Taco Bell that way, and like the other places are that way. Well, with that being said, guys, this is another bonus track, and
Continue on US 78
we
West for 13
love
miles.
you all. Until next time, bye.
You turn it.
Bye. Yes, you turn it. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye.